This is the French guy I was telling you about that has the prettiest charts out there. Really nice cloud system. Doing some kind of oscillator in the bottom. Look at this thing. Get a load of that. I don't have a clue what he's saying.
Qui a été rallié. Donc moi, considérant qu'on était sur une zone de résistance.
Look at this beautiful
31.
cloud.
Bon, que,
Now this is
voilà,
where I want to live.
pour-
When I retire from trading, I want to live right up in this shorelines. How would you tell somebody to trade this system? When we get to the edge of the cloud, just start selling like a banshee. I don't understand French, but I would say let's build the script for this. Sell stops the whole time we're pushing into the top of the cloud. Sell stops, and you're selling every whatever time frame he's on. Sell. This is anger entry stuff. You scalp to here, and then you just stay with 30% of your anger. Ride it back to the obvious, apex of this triangle becomes the place to get in here. All of the range bots are getting in here. They make their little scalperoonie. Here there's too much volatility for most people to. Here's your doji bots. Anytime you see a doji, even if you get chopped to death on that trade, here you make it all back. Every doji, put a hedge on. And so a doji sell at the top of the cloud. And so I'm sure that the guy that's listening to my thing that thinks I contradict myself, I'm just saying that if you're a cloud trader, you want to buy on the edge of the cloud or sell on the edge of the cloud with my anger trading system. In other words, my contrarian view of the market system. So I'm looking to fill this cloud. Like, you need a strategy for these clouds. Now here you got a Bollinger Band cloud, right? You're getting tighter, looking for the breakout. As soon as you see these clouds thinning out, you know something's up for a spike hunt, for a stop hunt. And this is where you have, he doesn't have it on here, but if you just strip away the candles, take the wax off these things and look at the double bottom here, or just chop off the wicks and just look at the bodies only. The bodies are getting smaller. Just these baby bodies, and these are the girls that come out to just bring you drinks, right? These are inconsequential women. This is the girl that she married here, and after the honeymoon, you still love her. It's crazy. Now this is why it's an unfair relation. It's not going to last, right? I don't know if you've ever met somebody and you just go, you know what? This is just. I know that we're having fun now, but I just want to let you know, honey. I love you to death, but if you do that one more time with you're eating with your mouth open again. And since I'm a Forex trader, I think I'm kind of particular. So here we have the bottom becomes the top, ricochet down. High probability that you're going to meet the next girl at the same coffee stand that you met the other one at. So this is a very sociopathic way to make money. Here the breakout looks like they're off to the races. Not to say that she didn't leave her keys back at the house. So you always have to have this back. Now it'd be cool if these cloud traders could dedicate their orders to whatever offset they're using on this thing. I don't know. But volatility dries up on this cloud right here. But the tighter clouds would have to have noticed this was the place to get in for that first burst scalp. And here you have to run your stops according to the cloud, I guess. I'm just assuming what a cloud trader thinks. But this guy's video is just, look at this color down here. Now, I'm telling you, does it get any better than that? Who isn't loving cloud trading? So I get this guy's, I get the picture, buddy. Cloud trading is gorgeous. But what do you do about this crossover inflection point? Is this telling you, holy fuck, load up on the blue before we cross over? What I'm saying is get in here like a mofo. Ride it through the top, and speaking, if this was a 1 minute chart or a 5 minute chart, you'd be like, woohoo, I'm day trading the cloud. Yeah, I get it, but how often do we dippity do into these clouds? Look at this cloud out here. What the fuck is that about? I guess this is where you would have your buy limit pack. So I'm just thinking, yeah, you have all your orders in the cloud, but you just have them there anyways. But I guess you need a reason for the season, right? So you have to have them up there. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna give this guy hands down the chart. Look at the color on this. You've got to be kidding me. I want to frame that. And so as I drive around in my Ferrari, my girlfriend says, how did you make all that money? I go, you don't understand the color. I sold at this half moon over the rising sun right here. I got in. You see this? When you get this cloud set up here, that means that things are going to change. This is that other cloud that I was making fun of drifting into the picture, and here we're giving us a nice pastel overlay. But right on the crust of this is where I want to get on the outside of that cloud. It's got to be the most unfair momentary. See, the outside of the cloud is where you want to get in. Then you trade back into the cloud. That's the trend. You're never making it to this line. So get rid of these long term. So are you going to get in on the switch of this cloud? And here you finally break this cloud over. And I don't know what the lag time is for saying, well, we're in this phase, let's do that. Here's certainly getting to be a volatility breakout scene that's going to be pretty nasty. It could go either way. And look at how this thing reacts. Now I think this is actually something that happened in the future, plotted in the future. I don't know where this is coming from. Nice top bottom. I don't know if you could trade this, if you could just get your broker to let you trade that line. And then, so yeah, look at it, comes back into the floor there, and then finally, well, I don't know what to make of these lines. I think you need a PhD for these lines out here. But that's no more ridiculous than anything else. But yeah, this is beautiful. I love the way this comes out of here, and then it looks like the way this is getting bigger, it's kind of telling you got to trade with wider stops. So this is your cheapest entry. Here was maybe these are your short-term orders, and this, if you could get this thing to talk to a script bank that had tight orders, at least you could tell people, listen, it's a cloud system that when you see this color, it means the robot's doing X. When you see this color, these are sell limits that never filled. Who knows? Could be amazing. How much would that system cost you? That is beautiful. I don't know why he doesn't continue with the clouds. I guess this is like his statement about how the Indians put a flaw in their artwork. He just doesn't want to, that's, if you print this out, I guess you're going to eat a lot of ink. Wow. Now just look at that. And of course, there's a description for everything on here. Like, you couldn't make it any more complicated. And of course, the other classic, maybe a fib running out here. This would be my buy limit bank. Oh, that's about as pretty as it gets. Now, I don't know what to make of this. How would you interpret this signal? We got an overlap here. Does this mean anything? I guess these clouds have a nice Bollinger Band, at least this blue cloud. I don't know what this other guy is out here. This is, I guess, your backdrop for... But this does make the piece. This complements this whole, what the fuck is this line about kind of thing, when you're only allowed to trade, and I mean, this maybe get past a lot of people, you're only allowed to trade what the fuck's going on right here. Okay, so I don't know what you make of this cloud at the moment, that this is resistance up here, well, fucking duh, or this is the void we're going to fill, we're looking across it over, or these guys are getting awfully close, but we could have just done a moving average. It's a gorgeous moving average. Okay, sorry. What I said. And I guess we need a final color in the background here. I'd like to see a deep gray colored in here. And so when I see the laced shoe setup, okay, I'm getting in. I call this the ugly hag's foot entry to go long. If you can see, this is her heel, and this is she's kind of had a couple rough times out on the town. She's got two heels, but yeah, the volatility is getting small. So what are we going to do? We're going to put a buy stop here and get trapped, sell stop here, have them just trap us out and leave us with our detached arms and just take off without us? Are we going to find out how many pips this is and just scalp around in here for a while? And I don't know what the time frame is here, but something's got to give here, because this old lady's toe is just going to give out. And yeah, maybe you crush through this cloud. I don't know. You're still going to need a trade plan for all these beautiful, definitely the chart of the year award goes to this guy out of France.